Okay, it's important to know that I've only been asleep for about 30 minutes before they woke me up. And what's taking place is when I woke, for some reason or another, they placed emphasis on the little motion detector thing at the door that is also like a light fob, but there's no light connected to it. Let's find up. But they placed emphasis on it. So I look at it for a moment and I realized, that something they were acting like something was there. So it kept going off. The red light kept going off, being triggered, and mostly like if I turn my head away, obviously I can't see it, but when I turn my head back, then there'd be movement. And the curtains are blowing in a way that it would trigger it. The Fed said that it was a ghost, and it is weird to me that they use the word ghost because astral body is the term that we've all been using. So it's no different. They were just acknowledging that, some astral projector was there and triggering it, acting like it was in the room with me. And it's weird because like the bottom of the door, this door in this room, has a big gap, like a big old visible gap. Like you can see like almost a half an inch out it. Okay, like, so I obviously have this light on. That's because I just went to the restroom and I didn't turn it back out. I was going to leave it on, but I don't think that's going to help in what I'm trying to show is taking place. I'm just going to let this record for a little bit and capture it. So, at the door, watch this. You see how it's, and see that might not be showing well with the light on. You see a trigger. Oh wow, it's not showing up on camera. Let me bring it closer. Okay, so that's the red light that I'm talking about, but from here on the bed, we'll capture that. I can turn some weird shit. I don't think that's gonna show. So look, I noticed that this space that's open, always open at the bottom of the door. It's like you can't even see it now, and that's something that was showing, like the light was shining right through. And so they painted at it as if something was standing there, but when I got up, again, nothing was on the outside blocking anything from coming through. Nothing around the door has changed. Which is weird. That's really weird. But this light that's being triggered with motion, only being triggered with motion, was constantly going off. From there you could see it. You can, okay, so when I walk away you can even see it a little bit now. What is the other stuff that's acting like what's going on? So that goes to the AC, obviously. And that's a reflection in the mirror of me recording. Okay, so it's showing there. I wonder if it's not showing. So look, observation. Since I can't pick it up with distance, I'm obviously in the bed now. And it's 3:34 a.m. That like behind me, what is it? I guess it's like maybe something shiny on the wood. Like that's my hand right there when it blocks. Uh-oh. Y'all, something just changed. That doesn't go with me waving. What in the fuck is that? Could it be the frame of my glasses? Let's see, move them. I think that's the frame of my glasses, a reflection. Okay, so I'm looking at the door. And obviously I just told, but and they've been going on and on and on about my environment, and how clean this room is. They said that they said some things about the manager. He came over and he dropped my glasses off tonight, and when he did, I told him, like, because he called the room phone and he told me I had left them there. And when he did, I told him, I'm like, like, I had gotten out the shower to answer the phone, and he told me, he said he could bring a by, but someone might say, and I told him that's fine. I was like, I'll just leave the latch in the door. You can drop them off, and when you do, could you close the door behind you? And he was like, yeah. So he comes and he shouts to me to let me know that he dropped them off while I was in the shower, and then I hear the door close behind him. But they were talking about, the condition of my room, how like he didn't expect to see it clean for some reason. And they also said, that when they were using the identity, they always tried to paint me as dirty and filthy, and that, pretty much it had a rude awakening, because that was the second time that night it had been at the door. The first time it was very dark inside, only the TV was on, and I had the latch in the door. I was trying to get more air in the room, and when he passed by, I guess he was just checking, and he knocked, and I went to the door. I told him, I said, I'm eating. I said, I'm fine. I'm just eating and trying to get more air. And he said, okay. He said, I'll call the room, in a little bit. And I said, okay. And, but at that point, he couldn't see in here. And they were saying, like, his impression then versus when he saw the room, with the same light on that you guys just saw, that it was different. Like two totally different. They were talking about managing perceptions and stuff like that, and how I was ruling people's perception of reality. Look how deep into y'all lives y'all get. We're going to Catholic church. did that I saw a little earlier. So look, it's not happening now at the door. It's not taking place. But you know, it's probably one of those things when I stop recording, it will.